There's a quiet belief that holds so many of us back. It says, don't speak until you're sure. Don't share until you've perfected what you want to say. Don't open your mouth unless you can guarantee you won't be wrong. This belief is so deeply embedded, so subtle, that most people don't even know it's running the show. They stay silent, not because they have nothing to say, but because what they have to say still feels unfinished, unpolished, vulnerable. And so they hold it in. They rehearse their truth in private. They refine it in their mind 100 different ways. They wait for the version of themselves who feels more ready, more credible, more enlightened. But that version may never come, because wisdom doesn't arrive fully packaged. It comes in flickers, in moments, in phrases we're not sure are quite right. It comes as we live it, not before. The truth is, what you carry matters now, not someday. Not after more studying, not after someone wiser than you approves it. Now, you don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to be flawless to be valuable. You don't need to silence yourself just because your truth is still unfolding. In fact, that unfolding is the most human thing about you. We fear being wrong. We fear being misunderstood. We fear being judged for not having every answer nailed down. And sometimes we confuse this fear with maturity. We call it discernment. We call it humility. But often, it's just hesitation dressed up in spiritual language. The need to always be right isn't clarity, it's control. And it can keep you quiet in the very moments when your voice might have shifted the energy in the room. When your presence might have reminded someone else that they're not alone in the uncertainty. There's a different kind of integrity available to you. One that doesn't demand perfection, but invites honesty, a way of being that says, this is what I know right now. It may change, but it's alive in me today, and that's enough. When you speak from there, open, real, unfinished, you don't just share information. You share yourself. You create trust. You make it okay for others to speak from where they are too. That's what people are looking for. Not polished performers, but real human beings, standing in the middle of their own becoming. People who are willing to say, here's where I am. It's not the end of the road, but I'm not hiding. Because the light is not only found at the destination, it shines just as powerfully in the middle, in the part where we're still learning, still wrestling, still figuring it out. Speak from there, not because your truth is perfect, but because your honesty is needed.